Howdy folks, I am Ruzkiel and welcome back to Let's Play Danganronpa 2, Goodbye Despair. In the last one, I get the feeling that we finished up investigation by finding all the evidence on the third, second, and first floors, which consisted of primarily the email strings, but we got information about what was basically the ultimate purpose of Hope's Peak Academy, which was to culminate the true Hope. We also found out that Makoto Naegi, which I didn't really react, so maybe I was sort of expecting it. I'm not entirely sure. Anyway, the group from the Killing School Life, I guess, abducted or hid away the remnants of despair, which I'm starting to get the sense that it might be our school group from the Future Foundation. Found out about the synthetic virtual world through the psychotherapeutic communications system. Gosh, that last word I can't remember. Basically like the Matrix, to replace our memories and I guess try to, from what I can ascertain, not necessarily reprogram, but what's the word I want? Well, we'll just go with reprogram for now. Reprogram us from evil to good. And so what does that leave? I think that's most of it. Yeah, I think that was most of the evidence that we ended up finding. So in this one, either we're going towards the graduation exam unless something else happens. So the synthetic virtual world program. A feeling of emptiness, like everything is being tainted. A feeling of weakness, like the world is collapsing beneath my feet. Everything is starting to feel meaningless. The desperate attempts, the sad goodbyes, the conflicts, the trust I felt until now, it's all disappearing until all I feel is despair. I'm not screaming. I screamed loudly as if I was confirming the sound of my own voice. There's no way I can accept this. I'm starting to accept that. There's no way. Something as crazy as this actually exists.
You gotta raise the flags more in order to clear my character route.
Uh-oh. Where are we going now?
Now then, despair is waiting for you.
Oh, I guess we're not done. That really seemed like a transition out of the room into whatever would be next. Damn! I thought I had a better cliffhanger than that. Oh well. Impossible. This is impossible. It's all made up. Everything is made up. Made up? Including me too? Uh-oh. Hold on a second. Oh, goody. Just started and now we're already just getting started and now I'm already coughing. I guess we'll leave. Assuming we're allowed to. So where the hell is this gonna put us? Oh. It's putting us into the theater. Great. And it's really screwing with us. Hey, how you doing? Did you enjoy the Killing School trip?
By the way, do you guys remember the speech I made at the beginning?
Not particularly, as that was pretty much last year.
From this point on, I promise you a world that truly deserves to be called a game. You guys are the only ones watching this who can save them. The end of the world is nigh. What you gonna do? What's gonna happen? Isn't it exciting? Isn't it heart-throbbing? Look forward to it.
Okay, so where are we now? This hallway. Looks kind of like the first floor? No. Maybe it is. When we first arrived here, I walked down this hallway from the classroom to get to the gym. I don't really see a resemblance, but... Ugh. Okay, so... There's the gym. Okay, this is starting to get a little on my nerves. Admittedly, there's not a whole lot I can do. Good God, this is hard to see. Alright, Sonia. If I talk to you, will it stop that Nope, it won't stop that nonsense. Are you familiar with the placebo effect and the nocebo effect? Well, I know the placebo effect. What's the nocebo? The placebo effect is when your health improves after taking a fake medicine that you believe is real. And the nocebo effect is the exact opposite. Which means, as long as the human brain controls all other bodily functions, if the brain believes something is real, it will become real. Yeah, at this point, it absolutely is the Matrix. Way to go, game. Why would you bring that up all of a sudden? Huh? I'm not sure. I do not fully understand. What the heck? It's even starting to infect our brain. Oh, God, that's really hard. Okay, so I'm not going there. I guess it's the last classroom. Oh, Jesus. How about, I guess we'll talk with you since you're out here.
The moment you discover the truth was a lie, all hope will disappear.
Get me in here. Get me out of this nonsense. I'm starting to lose my patience with this stuff. The big object. I'm assuming this is the end. Iron plates. Yeah, I'm not gonna bother with anything else. Okay. Is this floating? That's impossible. There's no way something this big would be floating like this. But what in the world is it? And the moment I looked at that object... Oh, this is new. Is it going to turn into a door? It's kind of shaped like a door. Oh. Hi there. I recognize you. It's Chihiro, right? Yes, that sounds right. Welcome to the Neo World program. A person? A floating person is talking to me. Who is it? No, is this even a person in the first place? I'm not quite a person. I'm simply an artificial intelligence program. It would make me happy if you call me Alter Ego. That is the name my master gave me when he created me.
It can talk? Jesus, it's got teeth?
But what are you? Okay, yeah, Chihiro. There we go. I was mostly right. Alter Ego? Artificial Intelligence Program? I am the master program behind the Neo World program. I am responsible for creating and overseeing this world. However, only the observer has the authority to directly influence you guys. I can't actually exert much influence. In fact, my existence is one that you don't normally meet. I'm sort of like an apartment manager or something. I may oversee the entire apartment building, but I lack the power to manage individual rooms. But the virus has infected everything I'm supposed to be managing. And because of that, this world that I'm managing is acting very peculiar. Hold on. My brain can't follow what you're saying. Let me gather my thoughts first. Damn it, it's that feeling from earlier again. This floating, like my feet are hovering above this floor. It's like I can't feel my feet on the ground. Or the ground. I suppose it works both ways. Like I can't even believe my own existence. Hey, you should know, right? Where is this place? Sorry. Tell me, what is the Neo World program? The Neo World program has omitted the data collection procedure for shaping the entire world. As such, only the data we collected during the experimental stage is being utilized. Specifically, that means the data detailing Jabberwock Island, where the research facility is located. That is why the previous Jabberwock Island's cityscape was restored. Ergo, if I am to answer your question, where is this place? The answer would be, mostly Jabberwock Island. Certain portions of it are different depending on the circumstances. For example, the school you're in. It appears this space is entirely under the virus's influence. That's probably why I'm appearing before you too. However, even without the virus, these circumstances are a bit unnatural. It seems the launch was rushed, and because of that, there wasn't enough time to collect any data. I'm sorry. I don't really know the circumstances of the outside world. After all, I'm simply the overseer of the Neo World program. This is a weird conversation. Most of its words, I understood what they meant, but I couldn't understand what was being said. There was no way for me to acknowledge it as the truth. It would make much more sense if it was just a fictional world. Wait, are you saying this is a fictional world? I feel like I can't believe what's going on here. This missing sense of reality. All the mysteries. All the truths. They're all just fiction. Is that... Okay, even so, I need to know. I need to know what this world is. Hey, can you tell me? Hey, can you tell me? What was the Neo World program used for in the first place? The Neo World program serves only one purpose. It is used to make the real world a splendid one. I guess you can say it's a program for creating hope. A program for creating hope. But the fact that we're here, and the fact that we don't have our memories, that's all the program's fault, right? Deleting memory is the first step toward replacing memory. Replacing memory data is one of the features of the Neo World program. With the installed memory control unit, it is possible to remove any time period you set it to. And from there, you upload the memories obtained in the virtual world, removing memories of any time period you set it to. So Monokuma was right. We did lose our school memories, and I'm thinking more after that. But why? Why us? Why were our school memories taken away? There's a reason for that, right? That is a mystery to me too. Booting the program on the survivors of Hope's Peak Academy while it was still in its experimental stage. I'm sure there was a very good reason. But unfortunately, I don't know what's happening in the outside world. I'm sorry. Are you saying we're lab rats? Well, that's the only thing I can think of. It just sounds like we're just lab rats. The Future Foundation did that to us? But they're trying to save the world, right? Or is the Future Foundation not our ally? Oh, I'm sorry. I can't provide that much help. If only I was more reliable, I wouldn't have lost my authority to a virus like this. All these new words make my head feel like it's about to burst. Can you tell me more about the Observer and that virus? Well, for this session, the Neo World program was programmed to house 15 people, along with 2 monitors. Chiaki and Monami. 2 monitors. Yeah, they were disguised as a teacher and one of the students. They were intended to guide the participants in this way. By the way, the Observer in the teacher role has been given the authority to influence you all. But the Observer in their student role was not. They weren't given any special authority at all, so they'd seem the same as everyone else. What kind of authority does the teacher role have? As an example, the teacher creates the rules of this world and manages them. If the teacher is properly managing the rules that they've created, there is no risk of abuse. But because of the virus infecting everything, that has changed. It changed its world where violence shouldn't have existed in the first place. The Neo World program would have promised eternal peace. But just like the outside world, it's become a world filled with violence and death. What is that virus? I don't really know the details behind its true identity, but that function is beyond my capabilities. No matter how much I try to stop it, it behaves as if it already knows what I'm attempting to do. In the end, it stole the portion of my abilities, which contained my authority to build the world. It was a grandmaster chess player. I desperately tried to fight back so it wouldn't have complete control. But even so, a portion of the world has been modified at its convenience. She's probably talking about Monokuma Rock and the Funhouse. Based on what she's saying, it sounds like she's on the receiving end of a one-sided attack. Well, that sounds familiar. God, that goes way back to Case 2. It's probably just coincidence, but it's kind of funny that that's what came to mind. But Alter Ego should be an impressive artificial intelligence that the Future Foundation created. I can tell that just by communicating with her. Which means this supposed virus is so smart that it surpasses this Alter Ego? If so, does that virus possess an artificial intelligence just like her? Damn it, what the heck? An artificial intelligence waging an attack against another one. That's so frickin' irritating. But how did the virus infect the Neo World program? The Neo World program exists in isolation. It's impossible it was infected through a network. I'm fairly certain someone physically uploaded it. Physically? Perhaps someone secretly brought an external memory drive containing the virus into the facility and directly uploaded it into the main computer where the Neo World program is installed. Based on my calculations, that's most likely what happened. It was brought to the Future Foundation's facility? But the only person who could enter that facility is someone who is a member of the Future Foundation. Damn it, what am I thinking? Why am I assuming that what I just heard is the truth? Why am I assuming that everything is a lie? Well, the observers have been added, and that's been updated, so what else are we going to learn? That doesn't feel like the end of the conversation, but it's true that the virus is powerful, and that I'm completely overwhelmed by it, but I'm still able to defend the essential areas. So, it has a limit too. A limit. If it took over an observer, then it has to follow the rules of an observer. Such as, in order to end the program and release everyone, I need to follow the correct procedure and...
Okay, even though you're just a god in the machine, that's enough hints from you. If you're gonna say something more, suppose that exists between life and death. The death of yourself is inevitable. If so, it could be parallel to the defluxation, or the defluction, based on the definition of existence that constitutes a relationship. From there, the paradigm change results by being cut off rapidly and causes a situation where your own existence is unobservable and, god damn, this is insane, accelerates and crosses with the joint ownership of the world, and the situation from the context invites your death, 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 death.
Hey? Yeah, I don't need to see that again. What exactly is going on, and how are we going to get out of this nonsense? Oh, I need to keep clicking the button. Let's keep clicking the button, thank you. Okay, so what the heck is this now? Maybe we'll talk with the next floating box in the next episode. I want to thank you guys for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Farewell.